Kia ora whanau, you're here with me, the maoriwargamer, and today we'll be playing a Warhammer 40K battle report. Sure. Welcome whanau to the 75 power level battle between the Necrons and the Eldar here on the Death World of Ignis. The season finale for this gripping campaign, which Eldar currently have 1 point lead. So this is going to be the decider. It's also the season finale for the Battle for Ithaca System, the narrative campaign that has tied my battle reports together. All the forces are assembled here on the tabletop for your viewing pleasure, for your gaming pleasure. A mighty legion of Necron warriors assembled against their enemies of the Eldar. And what has been a fairly drawn out, fairly balanced, even battle so far, campaign so far. No decisive victors at the moment. But here, after weeks of planning and preparation, months of planning on the Eldar part, Eldrad has landed on the planet of Ignis for reasons which I shall reveal now. So if you've tuned in at all, you know there was a Tyranid Hive fleet, managed to repel them briefly. But they're still a looming threat on the system. So Eldrad, in his wisdom and his knowledge of the future, seeing he's walked the many paths, he knows this. The Death World of Ignis may be claimed by the Imperium now, but it was once in the hands of the Eldari, and there's an ancient relic there that should be able to destroy the Tyranid fleets for the benefit of all, Xenos and Imperium alike. So he knows it will give them an advantage, but it also gives his people an advantage and a chance to live. So he weighs out the pros and cons and has decided to enact this ancient ritual. So for those means, he's assembled a conclave of spirit seers, far seers all together, the best and brightest minds that the Eldar can muster. He's called in Maugan Ra and his Dark Reaper brothers to assist them in this battle. So yeah, the battle for Ithaca shall end here. Chaos forces have been driven out. The Genestealer cults have been defeated. Dark Eldar have come and gone, bringing stability and security back to the region. And it's interesting that the Xenos shall have the final say. Mighty armies brought to bear. Three squads of Necron warriors, each led by a lord of the army, Necron lords here. He's brought his full might of his undying legions to this battle. We're playing a no mercy mission, eternal war mission. So the drill there. We've got First Blood, Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker, that good stuff. No objectives, just simple kill and kill. As well as a no quarter given, so for every unit destroyed, it's another victory point. So just these old enemies all positioned, ready to go. To the winner, to the victor goes the spoil. So yeah, mission is simple: kill as many enemy units as you can. No mercy shall be given. We should go and see who takes the first turn. Go into turn 1. But before we do that, we'll see what armies that we'll be playing with today. We have a battalion detachment of Necrons led by a Necron Overlord with a War Scythe and a Resurrection Orb. A Cryptek with a Staff of Light and a Resurrection Orb. And just a regular Necron Lord with a War Scythe and a Resurrection Orb as well. Good stuff. 3 10-man Necron Warrior squads with Gauze Flayers. And a Doomsday Ark with the Doomsday Cannon and 2 Gauze Flayer arrays. And a 3-man Tombblade squad with 2 Gauze Blasters. And for the Eldar, we have a battalion detachment of Eldar led by Eldrad Ulthran with like a shuriken pistol and the staff of Ultramar or Ultramar or something like that. A regular Farseer with a singing spear and a sword. Maugan Ra back there with the Morgentar? Yeah. Morgentar and the Spirit Seer with some weapons. A 10-man Guardian squad with Shuriken catapults and a Shuriken cannon. A 5-man Ranger squad with Ranger long rifles. A 5-man Dark Reaper squad with 4 Reaper launchers, the leader with a Tempest launcher. And the mighty, somewhat overpowered in a friendly 50 power level game, Wraith Knight, a Lord of War unit, 2 Wraith cannons, 2 Shuriken cannons, Wraith Bone Fist and Stomping Feet, you know, all that good stuff. Overpowered, but you know, I like to go against the odds. Alright, end of movement phase for Eldar turn 1, taking out that turn 1, very lucky for them. All their forces lined up to bring destruction to their ancient enemies and complete this ritual, save the Ithaca System. How kind. Everyone's all pretty much in position. Not a lot of adjustments made there. A few stumbling forths there. Slowly, we've got some units in reserve as well. Should be interesting when they decide to pop up. That's it. A few psychic powers cast as well. Guides and fortunes and dooms and something like that. Keep you informed if it's relevant. We'll go into shooting phase for the Eldar and see if they can make a dent in the undying forces of the Necron tier. Yeah. So in this no mercy mission, the Eldar has surely not shown any mercy to their enemies. Wiping out the Necron Immortals from the battlefield, securing not only first blood, but no quarter given, so 1 victory point, so it puts my opponent on 2. Took down 4 of the green Necrons here, led by the Necron Lord. That's pretty much it, actually. So no mercy, first blood, puts them in an early lead. We'll see how the Necrons respond with the tactical genius of the long-lived Necron Overlord. How can he command his armies? Let's see how he does as we go into Necrons. Turn 1. Alright, finally, so end of the movement phase for the Necrons on turn 1. As they make their advance across the burning Death World of Ignis. Pretty much everything moving forward except the heavy support choices, our big weapons, holding their positions to fire their destructive weapons. So yeah, everyone zipped forward. Not much more needs to be said about that. Straight into the shooting phase. Let's take some kill some Eldar. Alright, so end of the Necron turn on turn 1. Pretty even on both sides. The volleys are fired. Only managed to chip off 3 wounds off the mighty Wraith Knight. Took down 2 of the Wraith Guard. Great work. Wiped out the Dark Reaper squad that was secured over there. So they get rid of the Tempest launcher, their shenanigans, and just their high weaponry, big value threats to my heavy weapons secured across the field. So yeah, pretty good first turn. I'm on 1 victory point for defeating the Dark Eldar, for the Dark Reapers. So it is 1 VP to me, 2 to my opponent. We'll go back into Eldar turn 2 and see what they're going to do. Alright, so movement phase for the Eldar on turn 2. The Rangers have come in with their bright green cloaks on, as well as the War Walkers on the left flank there. So this bulk of my force is surrounded, but will they give up? Will they relent? No. Opponents also smite spammed and took down 2 of the Tomb Blades before the shooting phase even begins. Good on him. If he wants to do those types of shenanigans, go ahead. Casting Guide and all the other stuff. Across the field over there, Wraith Lords moved into the crater, and the Wraith Guard lost 2 men. They decided to pull back. They know what's good for them. So we'll go into the shooting phase for the Eldar on turn 2 and see what else is going to happen. All right, so end of the turn for the Eldar. Secured another victory point with the death of the Tomb Blades over here. Smite spam and a bit of concentrated fire put them down fairly quickly. The arrival of the Rangers and the War Walkers decimated this squad down to 4 Necrons remaining. Still in the presence of their Lord though. And not a lot else happened. The Wraith Lord foregone shooting to advance, and he's just a stone's throw away from these guys here. So I reckon it'll be a nice challenge for the Necron Lord to take up in the next turn, which we'll go straight into Necron's turn 2. Alright, final, and the entertaining action does not stop as we end the movement phase for the Necrons on turn 2 here as we wrap up the season finale of the Battle for Ithaca, Necrons versus Tau campaign, Necrons versus Eldar campaign. The Scarabs, who have never done anything of value ever in a battle report, are going to hopefully earn their money. They're all going to mob in and rip to bits these foolish rangers who've approached us. Necron Lords diverted from that squad there to deliver some justice, some Necronian justice. Elsewhere across the battlefield, forgot to move these guys, but I'm happy where they are anyway, don't worry about it. Vehicles still in position. As you can see, reanimated 2 more Necrons to fuel the armies. Scarabs shuffling. Deathmarks forming a nice little cheerleading pyramid there. Launching an ambush against the Wraith Guard. And these guys moving down into that crater. So that's our movement phase. Quick, exciting, fast-paced action. For your entertainment, we'll go into the shooting phase for the Necrons. Alright, final end of the shooting phase for the Necrons. Wraithguard, resilient, elite choices, still holding up against fire from the arriving Deathmarks and the team down here, as well as the Annihilation Barge. Couldn't make him budge, eh? Lots of shots, but no AP, kind of pretty useless. Managed to chip down the mighty Wraith Knight down to 19 wounds, so it's down to 1 single D20. Slowly making progress there. 1 victory point when we kill it, the same as killing, the Guardian squad. Bit skewed, but that's how the game goes. That squad there brought down, I think, 1 wound off the Wraith Lord, and about to go in for some charges here. So a charge here and a charge against the. Yeah, we're going to charge that Wraith Lord. Stay tuned. Alright, so end of the turn for the Necrons there, turn 2. Necron Lord, just the basic Lord, not that flash in combat, eh? The Scarabs ended up doing more than he did. So that combat's still ongoing. The Wraith Lord, pointless, I shouldn't have charged into him. Bit of a waste, but he's still locked in combat, so he'll have to leave if he wants. My Warlord just not enough strength to damage him properly, so it was pretty wasted as well. We'll go in. My opponent is on 3 victory points to my 2, or to my 1. So Eldar victory as we go into Eldar turn 3. Alright, so end of the movement phase for the Eldar turn 3. Firing up this battle, 3 VP to my opponent, to my 1. Smite spam again. If you've got a Wraith Knight, you've got like 4 Psykers on the battlefield. Pretty balanced. I don't know. How can I fix it up? I need some, what are they? The Satan. Something cool like that. Who knows? Rangers pulled out of that combat rather wisely. 3 Necrons there. The big boys, the Triad, the Triumvirate. Rocking down here, looking to get in into the thick of things. Wraith Knight, big dog still standing up here. He's got no big targets within his ranges. He's just going to have to shoot off the little babies. Good luck to him. He's got Guide or Blessings or whatever casted onto him. Eldrad, moving along with the Guardians. Combat still ongoing. And over here, these boys decided to jump off and see if they can take down the squad here. So we'll see what happens as we go into the shooting phase for the Eldar turn 3. Alright, finally, so a bit of a devastating shooting phase there for the Eldar turn 3. Demolition, we've got 1 lone blue Necron standing there. Lost the greenies over there. It's a victory point to my opponent. Also lost a squad of Scarabs, so that's 2. My opponent's on 5 to my 1 so far. I am only on 1. Yep. Shenanigans. The 1 shot from the Wraith Cannons, took down 2. Of course it's going to take down 2, but 1 shot, waste of time, bro. That's the shooting phase. I think the Wraith Lord's going to charge into the Necron Lord there and end the turn. And wrapping up that combat, wrapping up the turn, the mighty Warlord still holds his own against the big, what is it, a mechanical construct of the Wraith Lord. Overpowered, outmatched, outweaponized, but his war scythe still holds off, and he's got managed to take down a couple of wounds off the Wraith Lord, but he's near on the brink of death. Let's see if he can keep going there. Going into the Necrons on turn 3. Alright, by the end of the movement phase for the Necrons here at the Battle for Ithaca, turn 3, kind of moving towards end game. Annihilation Barge crossed over from this building, just did a little leap. Deathmarks across here. Going to finish that off. I'm currently on 1 VP to my opponent's 5. So time I started catching up, moving my pieces in anticipation for the end of the game. Necrons bundled in there. Reanimation brought these guys back. I kept them in that combat. I can't. There's no point pulling out. He can't run anywhere, so I think he's going to die. But maybe we can take off one more wound. We'll see how that goes. And across here, wrapping up. I'm going to finish off these Rangers as well. So that's VP from them, VP from him. Eldrad super protected. Not doing too bad. Going into the shooting phase, turn 3. End of the shooting phase for the Eldar, for the Necrons. See a shift of the battlefield. So it started off long ways each, Dawn of War deployment. Now it's kind of gone to that diagonal one like Vanguard or Hammerhead or whatever. All my units are across that half because of like unconsciously shifted as well. Very strategic, very intellectual. Yeah, puts a lot of my units out of range though, so managed to, nothing happened there. I don't know why I'm holding the camera over there. Took down the Wraith Guard, so that is 2 VP to me now. Brought the Wraith Knight, is that down to 12, 13? 12. So yeah, slowly chipping away. It's kind of not worth wasting my time, I realise now, shooting into him because he's so big and only worth 1 victory point. Yeah, that's it. That's the turn so far. Not a lot. 2 to me, 5 to my opponent. I'm going to go wrap up. Do this combat, do that combat, and get back to you. And yeah, end of the Necrons turn 3. Destroyed the Rangers that time. Didn't even need the Scarab's help. Over here, Wraith Lord took down the Necron Lord. No surprises there. Yeah, let's go into turn 4. So that is another VP to me. So I'm on 3, my opponent's on 5. Here is the Battle for Ithaca is drawing to its epic conclusion. We've got these cracks of lava there, spewing lava, heat, ash, elemental energy swirling around the farseers, completing some sort of ancient ritual. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, finally, so movement phase for turn 4. Necrons versus Eldar on the Battle for Ithaca. As that wraps up, the noose is being closed now. This guy, vertical distance matters, but you know, I'm apparently not here. Hopped off here and then moved over there.
12-inch movement.
12-inch. Yeah, maybe. Looks. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't need a measure. Don't hold a measuring tape to me, mate. Smite spam again. Wiped out blue Necrons. Another VP. Losing track. We should have wrote it on a pen and paper. So I lost the Slay the Warlord as well. Yeah, nothing happened there. So let's go on the shooting, see what's going to happen. Alright, and Eldar standing triumphant. I think it's pretty clear where this battle is going to end there, whanau. The mighty Wraith constructs that have been brought to bear, the might of all the Eldari forces here, ready to fight and protect the Ithaca System, sweeping across the Necrons now. With the loss of their warlord, they've buckled and falling to calamity. This mighty unit, even with its quantum shielding, even at the cost of a command point, brought down to 6 wounds after concentrated fire. You'll see how if we can hold off. That's the end of the turn. For the going to charge. Charge. Yeah, he's going to charge the War Walkers into that lone Necron. See what happens before we wrap up Eldar turn 4. And yeah, wrap up Eldar turn 4. Combat loss, but almost killed that. Should be able to get. Those are separate units each, so that should be another VP for me. What are we on?
9 to 2.
9 to 2. Get out of town. I thought I was winning at the start, eh? We'll go on to Necron's turn 4. Alright, fine, so end of the movement phase for the Necrons on turn 4. They're moving into meet their doom. Victory or death. Go hard or go home. That is the saying. They've got nothing to lose and all to gain as they decide to bring their last bits to bear against the Eldar who have plagued them. So we'll go into the shooting phase, see what's going to happen. Alright, so end of the shooting phase, end of the turn actually for the Necrons. Got rid of the Wraith Lord. I'm going for economic points now, so stop shooting into this thing because it keeps living. So got rid of the Wraith Lord. Just got rid of a War Walker over there and just a handful of Guardians. Bring me up to 5 to 9. So slowly balanced out as we go into the final turn and see what's going to happen. Let's prepare for some smite spam, eh? Eldar turn 5, final turn. Alright, fine, so that is the movement phase for the Eldar final turn. Battle for Ithaca System, epic campaign, multi-wargamer, bringing you the quality New Zealand content that we know and love. Last forces moving in for a final push. Going into the psychic phase, we did forget to do that. Yeah, get ready for, like I said, smite spam. Alright, and end of the turn for the Eldar. Smite spam, concentrated fire, cryptics, all that's left there. That thing's still going. This thing's still going, and the Deathmarks brought down to just 4 guys. 1 guy left alive. Pretty clear destruction over on this side of the field. So that's my opponent on 10.
Yep.
10 so far. We'll count up the final tally. 10 to my 5.
Yep.
10 to my 5. Go into the final turn. 4 units left. See what's going to happen, eh? Stay with me for the thrilling conclusion. Multi-wargamer quality. Alright, fine. That's call that game. Brought this guy down to 3. I don't think in any battle report I've ever destroyed him completely. Even with all my advantages there, still couldn't do it. And so yeah, that's like, oh, let's count up. Oh, you got Line Breaker.
Yep.
I got Line Breaker as well. My Scarab's across there. You got everything else though. So yeah, like it's like a 7-point difference.
11 to 6.
Rubbish. Well, let's wrap up, eh? Hold up. Alright, fine. So yeah, Eldar victory. Take the win here on the Battle for the Ithaca System. And I can't say that I'm not unhappy with that result. Ties up the narrative rather nicely, I do believe. With the success on this planet, the defeat of the Necrons, Eldrad and his conclave of, Farseers, Spiritseers, all that kind of stuff. Complete their ritual. Magical, let's see, like a big beam of red lava or something that flies up in the sky, goes straight into the Tyranid Hive Fleet, wipes it out. Beautiful, beautiful, sweet ending. The Eldar are successful and they'll leave the system. System is safe in the Imperium hands, well secured again there. But yeah, what a battle report, what a campaign. All these Eldar forces, Xenos armies going at it, toe to toe. This one was, yeah, interesting game. I did believe I was winning at the start, but it's, yeah, just so many meaty elite units. Like, normally the defenders are easy points if I can get back to them. But yeah, he just had a lot of elite units and HQs that I couldn't really punch through. Whereas I had all those scarabs, all those measly Necrons, Immortals, just easy kill points. So it was probably not the most balanced of missions, but hey, it was fun, and that's what gaming is really all about, isn't it? F is for friends. I forget the whole saying of that, eh? Been a long game. These 75 power level games do take a lot out of me, but I do it for you. I do it for the viewers. Do it to provide that entertainment. You know, doing this hobby that we all know and love, painting armies, building armies, throwing them out on epic looking battlefields. That's how we do here on the channel. And if you made it to the end, well, congratulations. You know, that's what, like 30 minutes of your time. Much appreciated. If you made it this far though, why don't you go give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your family and friends, all that good stuff if you haven't already. Stay tuned for a video from me as well, wrapping up the Battle for Ithaca campaign. So it's gone across 3 seasons since end of 2017, 2018. So I'm going to wrap up everything there, nice and neat for those who are interested in story and narrative, more than just, you know, plastic models going off against each other. So stay tuned for that. You get to see my beautiful face sitting in front of the camera, talking shit as I always do. Great thing to see. And yeah, also get a bit of an idea where I'm heading next year. Got some cool campaigns in mind. Other stuff that I'll keep close to myself, close to the cards. Is that a saying?
Close to the heart.
Close to the heart. No, not close to the heart. Something like that. Anyway, I'll stay tuned to this channel for more from me on what's going to happen next year. But yeah, thank you for a year of wargaming, a year of hobby. I will be with you in some form in terms of kill team campaigns. That's what I've got planned to close out the year. But I'll be not putting any more full battle reports out for the rest of the year, as I'm getting ready for Christmas, holidays, that time of year. Happy holidays, Hanukkah, just be inclusive of all races and religions. You know, that's me. So yeah, I'll have some kill team games to run us out till the end of 2018, and I'll be with you, recharge some new armies, some new things on the channel. So yeah, gone on heaps on. Thank you for watching Multi-Wargaming Battle Report. Thanks for your support all through the year of likes and subscribes and channels and views, all that kind of stuff. Gone far beyond what I ever expected when I first started the channel last year. This is probably going to come out in like the 1 year anniversary of my first battle report. So come a long way, much appreciation, but enough from me. Go back, watch my older stuff, watch my new stuff, subscribe again. Thank you for watching. I am the Multi-Wargamer. This has been the Battle for Ithaca narrative campaign, the thrilling conclusion, Xenos victory, which leads to a happy ending for all. Thank you for watching. I am the Multi-Wargamer. Ka kite, anma.